Our next guest is a knight of the British Empire, part owner of the Denver Broncos, and in his spare time, one of the great Formula One drivers of all time. He's racing again Sunday at the Mexico Grand Prix. You can watch it on ESPN. Please welcome Sir Lewis Hamilton. You're a sir now. Last time you were just a Lewis.
I am. So good to see you.
Congratulations.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, thank you. Well, you look, I like you. You're very stylish. I mean, you might be the most stylish race car driver ever.
I definitely am,
yeah. Yeah, definitely. A lot of these guys have like logos all over their bodies. Yeah, you know? You are, as I mentioned, a knight. How does that work? Did you know King Charles? I know he was the prince when he knighted you.
I met him when I was 13. So when I went to McLaren when I was 13 years old, I was signed at 13 years old. And I went to the factory, and he came to open the factory up. And so I was sitting in my go-kart in the where they have all the cars, and I sat there, and he came and he knelt down and asked me what I wanted to do, what my dreams were, and told him one day I wanted to be Formula One world champion. And so then coming to all the way down the line, I'm at the palace, and you have to take these certain steps to get to the prince.
Right, very formal, right?
Very, very formal. Yeah, you like take 3 steps, turn 90 degrees, take another 4 steps, and then turn left, bow, 2 steps, and then take the knee. And I took the knee and puts the sword on your shoulders. I was very nervous because you feel like the sword might be very sharp or something.
Yeah, right.
But when I got back up, he's like, "You've come a long way."
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Did he remember speaking to you when you were a kid?
He did, yeah, and that's why he said he's come. I remember speaking to you, so we had a real short chat. There was loads of other people in the line, so.
Wow,
but
amazing.
He's a very.
Yeah. Now, did you drive yourself here tonight?
I didn't. I don't like to drive.
You don't like to drive?
No, people always ask me. I actually don't really like driving unless I'm going fast.
Do people get nervous when you're in the back seat or in the passenger seat and they're driving?
Honestly, the best passenger.
You're a good passenger.
The only time I ever drive is when I go back, and if I go and visit my parents, who are actually they're in LA with us right now, and my dad's driving around somewhere. I think he's gone down to PCH. He loves cars and he loves driving, but for me, I'd rather just hand the keys to my friends or something like that. I don't like traffic. It's more stressful for me.
Yeah, right.
When I get home, I have an old Mini Cooper, like the Mr. Bean car, and I go and take it back into the town that I grew up in, and I drive down memory lane. I go past my first school, I go past my first house. No one would expect me in that car, that's for sure. So.
Wow. And you're a Brit. Which is the correct side to drive on? Is it right or left? I mean, what makes the most sense?
I think we have it wrong, if I'm really honest. I mean, obviously, growing up in the UK, but when I get home, I don't know which side of the road I'm supposed to be on.
Right. You got to think twice about it, right?
Literally, I get on the road, I'm always on the wrong side initially, and I think they have it wrong.
Yeah. But yeah, in a way, though, you're a knight. You have it right, no matter which side of the deal you're on.
One thing with my dad, when I called my dad after I got the call that I would be receiving this knighthood, and we were just reminiscing, just thinking how amazing. We were both so blown away. And he says, "Do I have to call you sir now?" I was like, "Yes." Obviously, I don't make them call me sir. My niece and nephew, they call me sir, uncle.
They do, sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. If I was your niece or nephew, I'd be calling you Uncle Sir every chance I got. Now, you're a part owner of the Denver Broncos. Do you regret that now? Now that you've been to see the team play this season?
Oh, get out of here. Honestly, it's such an honor. It's such an amazing opportunity. I remember when I was probably like 9 years old, and I used to play Madden on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, wow.
Super Nintendo. When I used to live on an American Air Base for a short period of time in the UK. So that's the first time I became aware of it. And then I've been to many Super Bowls. Been to the first game in the UK. I'm going to miss the one this weekend, unfortunately, because I'm racing in Mexico. But I love the game so much. So when this opportunity came up, my big sis, Melody Hobson, called me and said she has this amazing opportunity. Would you like to be a part of it? And I was like, I jumped at it.
You did?
You know what? There's a real lack of black ownership and black equity. I really am pushing for diversity constantly. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of work to do, and I'm really proud.
Do you know that? Now, I know some people who own like a little piece of a team. Do you know that when they on the years that they lose money, you have to give them more money?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, neither did he. Neither did the guy that I talked to about this.
This
Yeah.
is right. We got Rob. Rob is.
So you're a Knight. You're an NFL owner. Would you agree that you are the greatest Formula One driver in history? Is that
No.
too bold a statement?
You know what? I know what I am. I know how good I am, but I don't really like to talk about it. I like to just do the talking on the track. That's what my dad always said when I was a kid. When we were racing and we were on the receiving end of, there was a lot of discrimination when we were kids because we were the only people of color on the racetrack.
Right.
So my dad said, just do your talking on the track. So even today, like, I don't feel like I need to say it. I just let what I'm doing on the circuit, what I'm doing off the circuit kind of talk.
It is very.
Well, if you're over 50, don't even think about life insurance until you